Hello, I'm TechOfHow24 and welcome to another new episode of Weekly News. So, is the flip phone coming back? Motorola teases a new Android version of the Razr handset. The Motorola Razr flip phone was the pride and joy of every teenager in the early 90s. It was first released in 2004 and eventually sold to more than 130 million units. And we could be about to see a return of this awesome handset, as the firm, now owned by Lenovo, promised it will flip back to the Razr days of yesteryear and get ready for the future. The phone is set to be unveiled at the event on June the 9th. Because of its striking appearance and thin profile, the Razr was initially marketed as an exclusive fashion phone, but a year later, when the price was dropped, became a huge success. In 2007, a second version called the Razr 2 was unveiled, which had an external touchscreen. In October 2011, Motorola resurrected the Razr brand for a line of Android smartphones, the Droid Razr for Verizon Wireless, also known simply as Motorola Razr on other networks. Despite its age, the flip phone still has fans. New figures revealed Japanese shipments of traditional flip phones rose in 2014 for the first time in 7 years, while smartphone shipments fell. Experts say the figures highlight Japanese consumers' tendencies attachment to the familiar and typical, less expensive older models. Users in Japan pay some of the highest smartphone fees in the developing nations, while flip phone rates are among the lowest. Many Japanese accustomed to years of deflation are content with old-style flip phones offering voice calling, email, and in most cases basic internet services. That's because customers put off buying new items, anticipating that prices will fall in the future. Japanese electronics companies Panasonic Corp and NEC Corp have pulled out of the consumer smartphone business, unable to compete with dominant brands Apple Inc. and Samsung Electronics Co. But with a mobile penetration rate of 98.5% or 125 million subscriptions, there is a little scope for significant overall growth in Japan's mobile market, Research said. Research executive analyst Hideki Yokada said smartphones are also peaking in terms of functionality and they tend to last a long time as well, so there are fewer renewals. He said 2014 was a particularly strong year for renewals and the subscription cycle for flip phones, suggesting that last year's growth may not be repeated this year. But it is not just Japan yearning for a return of the flip phone. It's been cheering on players at the US Open in New York earlier this year. Vogue editor-in-chief Etta Vinator was pictured glancing at a rather dated-looking cell phone. The 64-year-old fashion maven was seen peering out from her signature dark sunglasses to look more closely at the tiny screen on the phone, which appears to be a $15 pay-as-you-go phone from AT&T. The model at an AT&T Z222 Go phone has a small 2-inch display and offers text and calling but no apps. Her decision to use such a simple and inexpensive phone is something of a surprise, considering Miss Vintor presumably has the most cutting-edge products on her fingertips. Perhaps the editor, who is also known to be a creature of habit, simply likes to stick with what she knows best, and why not? As the old saying goes, if it ain't broken, don't fix it.